to let all of our veterans know how much we certainly appreciate you. It's something that we need to think about every day as we do the pledge, as we have a moment of silence, to think about the things that you and your friends and other family members did so that we can live the kind of life that we live today. This is just a small token of the appreciation that you deserve. And at this time, I'm going to ask all of the Michie School staff and students to give you a big round of applause. Our students and faculty have worked hard to prepare a program today, and we hope you can be proud of that. And I know we're proud to be able to present this to you. So all of our veterans and all of our guests, thanks again for coming. We appreciate all you do for our school, and here's a program for you.
Lord, thank you for the special day we have to honor those who have risked their lives for us. We hope you can forgive us for the times we have failed you. Be with us through this day, not just this day, but this entire year to remember them. We thank you for the bravery you've given them. We hope you remember not only this sacrifice, but also the one your Son has given us. It's in your wonderful and holy name I pray. Amen. Please remain standing.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2.
Oh all be seated. On the rainy day of September 13th, 1814, British ships fired upon Fort McHenry in Baltimore Harbor, continuously bombarding the American fort for 24 hours. The event, known as the Battle of Baltimore, happened only weeks after the British had attacked Washington, D.C., burning the Capitol, the Treasury, and the White House. It was another chapter in the ongoing War of 1812. Francis Scott Key later wrote, "It seemed as though Mother Earth had opened and was vomiting shot and shell in a sheet of fire and brimstone. But when darkness arrived, Key saw only red erupting in the night sky." Key put his thoughts on paper while still on board the ship, setting his words to the tune of a popular English song. His brother-in-law, commander of a militia at Fort McHenry, read Key's work and had it distributed under the name Defense of Fort McHenry. The Baltimore Patriot newspaper soon printed it, and within weeks, Key's poem, now called "The Star-Spangled Banner," appeared in print across the country, eternalizing his words and forever naming the flag it celebrated.
All the glory, the stars and stripes, the red, white, and blue are all nicknames for our American flag. Although the Founding Fathers did not intend for the color of the flag to have meaning in the beginning, we now say the color red on our flag stands for the blood that was shed by our brave soldiers. The color blue stands for the chief, who signifies perseverance and justice. The color white stands for purity and innocence. Figuratively, the flag stands for freedom and democracy. It represents the unity of America, our common cause, and a hope for a better tomorrow. Whether you're a current military member, U.S. veteran, or patriotic citizen, the flag can inspire many different feelings. What does the American flag represent for you? What do you think when you look at Old Glory?
Throughout this nation's history, American sailors, airmen, Marines, soldiers, and Coast Guardmen have bravely answered the call to defend our freedom, aid friends and allies, and to turn back our enemies from our homes. We can never fully repay our debt of gratitude to the more than 650,000 American service members who died in battle, or the 1.4 million who were wounded. However, we can recognize the 25 million veterans still living today. As inscribed on the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C., our nation honors her sons and daughters who answered the call to defend a country they never knew and a people they never met. Those wise words affect many of our World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and Gulf War veterans. Today, it is an honor and a privilege to say thank you to all of America's veterans who made the sacrifices in the fight for freedom and peace of our nation. I believe I speak for everyone when I say this to our veterans. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done in your line of service.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die. Who shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Today is a day we honor the noble and brave, the men and women who dedicated their lives and the sacrifices they have made. When America had an urgent need, they were the first to raise their hands. Without thinking twice, they were proud to take a stand.
Some came back with scars, others in flag-draped coffins. But even though they have left us, they will never be forgotten. They unselfishly and knowingly put their life on the line. So when you see a veteran, thank them, because without them, freedom would have died.
Murphy was one of the most decorative American combat soldiers of World War II. Born June 20th, 1925 in Kingston, Texas, into a family of sharecroppers. He tried to enlist in the Navy and the Marine Corps, but they laughed at him and turned him down because he was underage. After his 17th birthday, his sister changed his age and he was able to enlist in the Army. After passing out during basic training, his instructor wanted him to become a cook, but Audie insisted on becoming a soldier. After rigorous training, he was shipped to Casablanca, Morocco, then to Sicily, Italy. where he was promoted to corporal for his shooting skills. He then came into contact with malaria, which he had for most of the war. Audie was then shipped to southern France. On August 15, 1944, Audie encountered a machine gun crew that acted like they were surrendering. But then Audie's friend was shot. Audie became furious, killed the people in the nest, and used their own weapons to kill every German in a 100-yard radius, including 2 more gun nests and a bunch of German snipers. Audie was then awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, which was second to the Medal of Honor, and promoted to platoon commander. On January 26, 1945, he was given the job to defend the critical region in France called Colomar Pocket. After that, he was given every medal possible, and when they had no more medals to give him, they just doubled the number of medals for a total of 33 medals. After being on the cover of Life magazine, he was then asked to go to Hollywood to be an actor. He acted in over 44 films and became a country music artist. On May 28, 1971, during Memorial Day weekend, he died from a plane crash in his private jet at the age of 46 in Virginia. Audie Murphy's legacy still lives on till this day.
Before I start, I thank each and every one of you veterans that sacrificed and helped. Thank you for coming out, and I'll be singing the song Amazing Grace.
The Vietnam War lasted from 1954 to 1973. Usually it refers to the period when the United States and other members of the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization joined the forces of the Republic of South Vietnam in contesting communist forces. Comprised of South Vietnamese guerrillas and regular force units generally known as Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese Army. The United States had the largest foreign military presence and basically directed the war from 1975 to 1968. For this reason, in Vietnam today, it is known as the American War. It was a direct result from the First Indonesian War, 1946 to 1954, between France, which claimed Vietnam as a colony. The Communist forces, then known as Viet Minh, in 1973, a third Vietnam War began without significant U.S. involvement. It ended with a communist victory in April 1975.
Hello, my name is Gavin Meader, and today I would like to talk about a Vietnam War hero named Roy Benavides. On May 2nd, 1968, a 12-man team in Vietnam came under fire from about 1,000 NVA forces. They contacted for help, and Roy heard their transmission. Armed with only a knife and a medical bag, Roy boarded a helicopter and traveled to their location. Because of so much enemy fire, the helicopter couldn't land. Roy then jumped from 50 feet. He was injured and shot multiple times. Roy then called in airstrikes and medevacs.
After saving his comrades, he realized the chopper he jumped out of had crashed. He then ran back to it and saved the pilot. After this, Roy went to hand-to-hand combat with the Vietnamese soldier, which he won. After the fight was over, a medevac chopper came and picked him up. Miraculously, he survived and was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor by Ronald Reagan. Every war has its heroes. Those who risk their lives we hold dear. Today, I would like to thank each and every one of you who served in the military to protect us. From the cook to the mechanic to the fighter pilot, you're all heroes in my eyes. Thank you and have a good day.
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in their bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same, or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States. Ronald Reagan.
On Veterans Day, we honor soldiers who protect our nation. For their service as our warriors, they deserve our admiration. Some of them were drafted, some were volunteers. For some it was just yesterday, but for some it was many years. In the jungle or the desert, on land or on sea, they did whatever was assigned to produce a victory. Some came back, some didn't. They defended us everywhere. Some saw combat, some rode a desk. All of them did their share. No matter what the duty, for low pay and little glory, these soldiers gave up normal lives for duties mundane and gory. Let every veteran be honored. Don't let politics get in the way. Without them, freedom would have died. What we did, we cannot repay. We owe so much to them who kept us safe from terror. So when we see a uniform, let's say thank you to every wearer.
He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man when it's cracked. And then his number came up and he was on with the draft. He's in the army now, alone rapidly. He's the boogie woogie to the boy company me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Your grand flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died to get that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA.
You served with the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, or Coast Guard, we are forever grateful for what you have sacrificed for us. Your sweat and tears are not forgotten. In your honor, we will play a clip for each branch's official song. When your branch's service is called, please stand to be recognized.
Thank you for coming to the Veterans Day program. Thank you for standing up for our country. Thank you for fighting for us. You have made a huge sacrifice for this country. You left your family to fight for our freedom. We are grateful for all you have done.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this good and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and desire, love and empty things. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. So take these words and sing out, 'cause every word is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. I need someplace simple where we can live, and something only you can give, and that's faith and trust and peace while we're alive. And the one poor child who saved this world, and there's 10 million more who probably could, if we all just stopped and said a prayer for them. So take these words and sing out, 'cause every word is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again.
I want to thank our students for working to present this program, and veterans, we want to remind you that we do have refreshments in the library, which is on the left as soon as you exit the gym, for you before you leave. And Ms. Rachel, if we could go ahead and get the lights. At this time, I would like for all of our veterans, and we might have some that are not sitting down here on the floor, please stand and face our student body so we can see our true heroes. Let's give them another big round of applause. Thank you all so very much. At this time, we'll ask our classes from the little end to start exiting back so we can get ready for car riders.